Yo, what's going on? Chicago Sports Hub, UFC 287 this weekend. Hey, it's gonna be. Let's go. It's gonna be fucking lit.
You know how it be, but before the fight start, and you be on the TV like.
No, man. Hey, man. This weekend is gonna be really good. A lot of good ass fights to talk about this weekend, and let's get straight to it. Right? Why not? Let's get straight into it, bro.
All right, we going prelims up or main event down?
Yeah, let's start with the prelims. We got two prelim fights to talk about. Let's start with Ignacio Bahamondes. He's 13-4, 6'2". His reach is fucking 75 inches. He's 3-1 in UFC. He's young. He's still new and shit. So I'm going with him though. Going him minus 340 money line. The guy he's fighting against, Trey Ogden. He's 16-5, 1-1 in the UFC. He's also still young and new in the UFC as well. But this guy took the fight last minute. Like, he took this fight last week. So, I'm going to have to roll Ignacio, man. He's good with the striking. He's good with the submission on the ground. I'm going to roll with him. A big favorite, but you could parlay piece with a minus 340 money line.
What you think? I mean, look, 13-4 overall, 9 KO, TKO, and 3 decisions and 1 submission. So, I'm gonna roll with double chance right here on Ignacio, knockout or decision.
Okay, but what's the odds on that? You know?
Huh?
You know the odds on that?
The odds on double chance. Let me see it right here. Overall, minus 365 right now on.
DraftKings, yeah.
DraftKings.
It's gonna be.
But TKO or decision is minus 280.
Okay.
So it brings the odds down a little bit. I was expecting low key something a little bit juicier, like minus 150, minus 200 at least. But yeah, minus 280. Yeah, I'll still rock with it to bring the odds down a little bit.
Yeah, man, and he also Ignacio. He also fights out of Valley Flow Striking Gym. That's a gym where Bilal Muhammad fights at, Juliana Pena. So it's a good gym, man. These, you know what I'm saying?
Group of strikers,
Yeah, you can't sleep on these guys. So that's what we got, man. Ignacio minus 340 money line. The next fight, man, is really interesting. Chris Curtis versus Kevin Gastelum. Let's talk about Chris Curtis a little bit. He's 30-9, 35 years old. He's 3-2 the past 5 fights. His last fight, he knocked out Joaquin Buckley. It was a nice finish.
Yeah, that's a good win too, because Joaquin Buckley is definitely on the rise in the UFC. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. But yeah, man, let's talk about Kevin Gastelum though. Kevin Gastelum, he's 17-8, 31 years old. He's 1-4 the past 5 fights. But look at the guys that he fought against. One of the best. You know what I'm saying? He's always been on the top of the division for a minute. He hasn't fought since 2021. He's kind of been inactive a little bit. But, man, I'm going to go with Kevin Gastelum here, man. I know I want to go with Chris Curtis, but he has to show me this fight. Because Kevin Gastelum, don't get me wrong, I know he's been losing, but that's a big name because he's fought really good, known people in the UFC. It's just like, man, if you go back to Chris Curtis when he fought Jack Hermanson, he didn't look good, bro. Yeah. Even though I think he took the fight last minute, it was a late notice, but I don't know, man. It's just, I feel like Kevin Gastelum got the more tools.
This is recent Jack Hermanson, who isn't like 2019 Jack Hermanson that beat Kelvin Gastelum.
Right.
There's a reason Kelvin Gastelum is still in the UFC after losing like I think 6 fights in a row, and there's a reason he's not cut. It's because he's just fought names that are like top 5 opponents usually. The 2 fights that got canceled in 2022 for him were gonna be crazy fights: Nasruddin Imamov and Dricus du Plessis.
Yeah.
So we're finally gonna see a Kelvin Gastelum fight. We know it's gonna be a freaking like a brawl with him. He's training with Cejudo, improving this grappling. I'm rocking with Kelvin Gastelum here. I love Chris Curtis too, but I think Gastelum catches him with a nice hook or catches him on the ground, or catches him on the feet.
It's just man, Chris Curtis is really good with takedown defense. He's more like a boxer fighter. Like you said, if Kevin Gastelum, man, he has to get this win. I feel like he might take it to points. He just has to take him down. Just take him down. Get some ground control. Get some ground punches in and get the win because he needs his win. Kevin Gastelum needs his win. If not, I feel like he might get cut from the UFC.
Yeah,
so it's kind of be careful with this fight.
He's lost a lot of fights, but still, going back to what you're saying, like Chris Curtis this is his first real test,
For sure.
Joaquin Buckley and Jack Hermanson, there is
only good name wins, yeah.
Like top 10 people, that's only Jack Hermanson. But yeah, for that fight, Gastelum minus 125, slight favorite. I'm rocking with him.
Yeah, man, we both got Kevin Gastelum. It's a little tricky fight, but that's what we got though.
It is a little like I'm almost talking myself out of it right now.
For real. Yeah, man, we got Kevin Gastelum just because he had the more tools, man, when it comes to fighting. Let's talk about the next fight though. Raul Rosas versus Christian Rodriguez. Raul, man, 7-0, 18 years old, youngest fighter in the UFC, 1-0 in the UFC so far. Christian Rodriguez, though, man, let me give you some info on this guy. He's 25 years old, 8-1, so he's young, pretty good. He also fought in the Bellator organization, another fighting company and shit. But he has 4 finishes and 3 knockouts. Like, damn, that's impressive. Like, this guy's not a scrub, and he got the experience. I really feel like, man, this might be Raul's, toughest fight. But I think he pulls the win. I think I'm going to roll with him here. I'm going to roll with Raul. It's kind of tough, though, because you can't sleep on this Christian Rodriguez guy.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Like, Christian Rodriguez is like, this is definitely by far his toughest test, I think, for Raul Rosas. I think I'm going to take the over 1.5 rounds here.
Okay.
Minus 225.
I like that. Okay, it might be some ground control fight. Like wrestling, a lot of wrestling in this fight.
Yeah, because Christian Rodriguez has 3 wins by knockout and 4 wins by submission and 1 by decision. So he's definitely ain't no scrub. It's not like he's winning decisions, split decisions every fight. He's knocking people out and submitting them. So I feel like we're gonna see a nice little grappling match between these two, and I wouldn't be surprised if it even goes the distance. I know Raul, he's got all the tools, and he's the upcoming prospect, 7-0, coming out of the Contender Series. But I'm just picking those 2 for now. I'm just picking the over 1.5 for now. That's added to a little parlay piece.
I feel you. Honestly, man, you also got to be careful with this, too. Christian Rodriguez has a longer reach. 71.5 inches compared to 67 inches. So, man, when I say that shit, you got to watch out for the jabs because this motherfucker might be jabbing all damn fight. So, be careful. But we got Raul, though. We going to ride with him.
I'll rock with you, too, man. He's real young too, so that's the only setback I feel like that Christian Rodriguez has over him right now, is the experience. Even though he's only had so many more fights, he's like, he's not 18. This kid, he's still a kid basically. He's still a teenager. But if he pulls this off, I think he's ready for a real test in the bantamweight division. Top 10, top 15 guy.
Yeah, man. So we both got Raul. And I agree with you, too, on Raul, man. Hopefully, he can get this win because he could definitely make some noise in that division.
Especially when it's full of grappling-heavy people, wrestlers right now. Like Marab, Aljo, Cejudo making his comeback. So the bantamweight is real interesting, right now.
Yeah, man. But we got Raul, man. Rosas minus 260 money line. Let's talk about this next fight on the main card. Kevin Holland versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. Ponzinibbio. I'm sorry. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I'm shit. But hey, Kevin Holland, he's 23-9, 30 years old. He's 1-4 the past 5 fights. Like, damn. He really needs his win. He really needs, he needs to bounce back. His back is against the wall. And man, don't get me wrong, he fought one of the best guys in his division too. Derek Brunson, Vittori, Chimaev, Wonder Boy. But then again, he lost to all these guys I named right now. So it's tough. But this guy Santiago, man, he's 30-6. 36 years old, 2 or 3 past 5 fights. This is tough, man. This is really tough. I want to go with Kevin Holland. It's just he can't. I'm a little worried because he DM'd Santiago. Let's move up a weight class. Are you worried? What's wrong here? Like, are you not cutting weight right? What's going on? You're not focusing in the camp. I don't know, man. I'm really hard to decide on this fight. But I'm gonna go with Kevin Holland. Yeah.
I wonder if him being so active kind of like, because Kevin Holland, I think he's, really good tool wise. He's gotten better since like 2020. I wonder if him taking so many fights in such a short period of time is taking a toll on him. You know what I'm saying? Because since 2020, there's like one, two, three, or since let's go to May 2020. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 fights since May 2020. Most guys don't have 6 fights in that time period.
Yeah.
Most people. So I wonder if that's taking a toll on him. I don't know. I'm scared. I feel like I gotta stay away from this one. Santiago Ponzinibbio, I feel like hasn't been great his last 5 fights either. You have his
Yeah, he's 2 or 3 past 5.
2 and 3, and he's got a 30-6 record. So
Man,
it's tough. This one's a tough one for me. I really don't got. I mean, I'm a rock with Kevin Holland, big mouth, loud mouth, but Santiago is really scaring me here. I don't know. I'm not too confident in rocking with Holland.
I feel you. The reason I'm a little bit, what I'm saying, I'm leaning towards Kevin Holland a little bit here is because he has an 81 reach compared to fucking Santiago's 73. That's like a eight reach fucking difference. Let's fucking hope that Kevin Holland could make it his fight, make it a stand-up fight, striking. I hope he's locked in because he really needs this fight, man. He lost the past 4.
Yeah, he's lost. He's on a 4-fight losing streak. So.
Yeah, so Kevin Holland, he really needs his fight, but we will rock with him. -265 money line.
-265. I think it's a little better on DraftKings. -240.
Yeah, all the odds I'm naming. Sorry guys, it's on FanDuel, but I would say the better odds are always on DraftKings when it comes to UFC.
Check out other sports books too. You never know. Some like PointsBet or BetMGM might have better odds too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, that's what we got for that fight. Let's talk about this next one. Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez, man. Rob Font, 19-6, 35 years old, 3-2 past 5 fights. He's fought, one of the best in his division. Ricky Simone, Moraes, Jose Aldo, Cheeto. So those are some big names, you know what I'm saying? And he has a couple 5-round fights on his belt too. You know what I'm saying? Under his belt. So
I think last 2 or 3 fights have been 5-round fights. Last 3.
Yeah, so man.
Have been 5-round fights for Rob Font. And Adrian Yanez doesn't have any. This is gonna be a 3-round fight. But.
Yeah. Let's talk about Adrian Yanez here, man. He's 63, 29 years old. He's 5-0 in the UFC. This is like you were saying though, Bart. This is Yanez's first test against Rob Font.
Yeah, 5-0 in the UFC, and that's 4 TKOs if I'm not mistaken. I've been with Yanez since he came up. I started following him on Instagram when he had like 10,000 followers. He was barely known. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love that guy. I hope he becomes champion one day even.
For real.
But I'm gonna predict this. I wish I could even bet on this, but you can't. This is gonna be fight of the night contender. I think this is gonna be a brawl.
Yep.
I think, man, do not snooze and just tune into the main event. Start watching, watch the whole main card because the whole main card is low key busting. Even though it's not the best names, man. This is gonna be fight of the night contender. It's gonna be a straight up brawl. I'm gonna take the Adrian Yanez right now -180.
Yeah, man. I agree with you, man. I was telling Andrew last week too, one of my guys. This fight is definitely gonna be one of the best fights I think. And on this card, it's gonna be fight of the night. And I'm gonna go with Adrian Yanez too, man. We need some new blood in this division, and it's looking like he's making a name for himself. It's a big test for Adrian Yanez. But, we think he's gonna get it. So we got a minus 165.
Minus 180.
Minus 180 money line.
Yep.
So
And
we got.
this is in featherweight.
This is in bantamweight.
Bantamweight.
Yeah, bantamweight.
And another bantamweight. So
see?
all these bantamweight, you got strikers coming up, and like the bantamweight division next coming years is gonna be exciting as hell. And then you got next pay-per-view. We gonna get into that. And Sterling. So everything's busting for bantamweight right now. What's next?
Yeah, the next fight. So we both got Adrian Yanez for that fight. The next fight, Gilbert Burns versus Jordan Masvidal, co-main event. Let's talk about Gilbert Burns here. He's 21-5, 36 years old, 3-2 his past 5 fights. He's fought one of the best. He's always, taking fights. He's not ducking no smoke out here like these other fighters and shit. And man, he's one of the best grapplers in his division. He's a world fucking jiu-jitsu champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's really good stand-up fighting too, man. He could throw them bitches with you.
Showed it with Chimaev.
Yeah.
I thought, Chimaev won, but I thought Gilbert maybe got the win, I didn't know.
He could have steal it.
I didn't know who won when it went to the judges' scorecards, and that's impressive with Chimaev alone. Saying you went up there with 3 rounds and almost beat Chimaev is really saying something. So I don't see. I think Masvidal is probably just collecting his check here. He's gonna probably throw the gloves down. He said he's gonna focus on game bread. I think it's gonna be a good promotion. I'm not gonna lie. I was already tuned in because of the names he brought in.
No, yeah. I mean, let's talk about Masvidal a little bit, man. He's 38 years old. He's a little old.
51 professional UFC MMA fights. That's 51 and 16 losses.
Yeah, man. And 3 straight losses in the UFC. And like you were saying, bro, like he has his boxing company now. And he was talking about, if he loses this fight, he's going to retire. So he already has retirement on his mind. I'm going to go with Gilbert Burns here. I'm going to parlay piece with it. I know it's a crazy fucking value. I mean, it's no value at all, minus 520. But if you want to get a little spicy, you want to boost up the odds, I think he finishes Masvidal. Knockout or submission. If Gilbert Burns wants this title shot, he has to steal the show and finish Masvidal. So that's what I got.
Look, I could see Gilbert Burns to win and an under 1.5 rounds even. I don't know, I want to double chance Gilbert Burns here. I'm trying to find the damn props for it, but I can't fucking find it.
But yeah, man. So what? You think Gilbert Burns wins though?
Yeah, I got Burns double chance TKO or sub. I'm just trying to find the damn odds.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, I think Gilbert Burns is up next though for the title fight too.
I'm taking that at minus 105 as a single piece. TKO.
That's what it is right now?
Yeah, TKO or sub.
Oh, yeah, give me that. Take that if you guys want, man. I think Burns can finish Masvidal.
We're through 8. I thought it was going to be like minus 200 or something, minus 250. Minus 105 is, I'm taking that all day.
Yeah, man, that's what we got. Gilbert Burns, I got money line. Or if you want, to finish, double chance knockout or submission, minus 108. That's what we got for the co-main event. The main event. Let's talk about it.
Ooh.
Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya. This is a big rivalry fight right here. If you guys know Alex Pereira, he's 3-0. He has Izzy's number on. I mean, he has Izzy's number and shit. Alex Pereira, he fucking 2-0 in kickboxing. He moved over to UFC. He beat fucking Izzy in the 5th round, knocked him out, TKO, and he's the champion now. Honestly, man, listen. Izzy, he's good. He's really good. A great fighter, one of the best. But I think it's a new era in this division, dog. And I think Alex Pereira gets the win. He holds the belt. He holds it down, and he pulls it off, bro. What you thinking?
I'm rocking with Pereira all the way. And by the way, if you're rocking with Pereira right now, all the way like we are, take the odds now because they're dropping. It went from like plus 130 to plus 115 now on DraftKings. So I'm gonna. I honestly think, like you said, he got Pereira has his number. He just knows how to get to Izzy. His left hook is so dangerous. He's too damn big for that division. I don't see anybody even like who's a takedown artist being able to keep him down because he's so damn big. Like,
yeah.
He just like it's like Izzy's fighting not exactly, but it's like he's fighting Bohovic again. When he went up to lightweight, Bohovic has that left, Polish power in his hand.
Yeah.
So and Pereira's dynamite is his left hook. That's what got Izzy knocked out the first fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
It's what knocked him out, I think, in
kickboxing too. Yeah.
Kickboxing too. So, leg kicks and the left hook for Pereira. Watch out for it all night. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially those leg kicks.
Yeah, man.
Because those leg kicks are gonna dead. Izzy's leg was dead in that first fight, and nobody's talking about that
Facts.
either. Izzy's leg, nobody did that other than I think Robert Whittaker, who was close to beating him, got to his legs like Pereira did. So only way Izzy wins, I feel like, is if he keeps him down somehow, and I don't see it happening.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Izzy trying to keep him down. Izzy, he's been doing a lot of wrestling in this camp for this fight, and man, I think it's too late for all that. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I don't know, man. You can't learn all this shit overnight. I feel like wrestling, bro, you gotta be really like doing this shit for years or months to really master that skill in wrestling.
It's not like he can go in there and be like Marab versus Peter Yan and just constantly shoot for these takedowns, which is really.
So yeah, man.
Man, I love Pereira here. It's gonna be a great fight either way though because both these guys are pretty equally skilled. It's just I think Pereira has the upper hand on Izzy just slightly.
Yeah, man, and like I was saying though, like if he keeps on trying to take him down and shit, he might get tired. And this fight might go 5 rounds, bro. So if you want to get a little crazy, I got asked Pereira to go to the distance, win by points, plus 550 on FanDuel. It might be a little more on DraftKings, but man, I could see it playing out, all 5 rounds. Ask Pereira doing good on takedown defense and going at those leg kicks like that, like you just said right now. So I got Ask Pereira too, man. I think it's just a new era in this division.
So yeah, like you said, I'm going with Pereira money line plus 115 right now. I just think it's the move. He hasn't beat him yet. Until he beats him, you gotta prove me wrong,
No, for sure, man. But yeah.
And this is a personal fight. This is Izzy's talking a lot of shit, and this guy Pereira comes from like a native Brazilian background. He's a real warrior and shit. Like they call him how you say it?
Potan.
Man, it's personal between these two, so definitely don't miss this fucking fight.
Yeah, definitely don't, man. And it's gonna be a really good fight. Let's run it back real quick though, man. We got Ignacio money line minus 340. We got Kevin Gastelum minus 136 money line. This is on FanDuel, by the way. I'm gonna just name out the fucking names we got. We got Raul Rosas being Christian Rodriguez. We both got Kevin Holland. A little iffy. Might stay away if you guys want. We both got Adrian Yanez. We both got Gilbert Burns. And then we both got Alex Piero. Let's get it, man.
14-0 incoming.
Let's get it, man. Hey, tune in next episode. We appreciate y'all always tuning in, sharing, liking, all that other shit. Let's fucking go. Tune in, man. Peace out, y'all. Let's get it.